Well, last season, cornerback Keenan Lewis was a bright spot on the Saints' dismal defense. This offseason, the team's brass went big and signed a back-to-back Super Bowl champion to play opposite of Lewis. But who's the first DB rotated in when the Saints go to sub packages? Doug Mouton has that answer from West Virginia.
The Saints are off today. They get back to work tomorrow, a Sunday late afternoon practice, and then the Thursday first preseason game in Baltimore. That's the next big thing on the Saints calendar. The last big thing, the black and gold scrimmage. And one of the really interesting things to see in the black and gold scrimmage, you know who the first two cornerbacks are going to be. Of course, it's Keenan Lewis and free agent signee Brandon Branner. They're both big and athletic, and they were both good in the black and gold scrimmage. The interesting thing is the nickelback working with them was New Orleanian Delvin Breaux, and that appears to be the Saints' first three cornerbacks, Lewis, Browner, and Breaux.
Those two are my guys, man. Like I told you, I met Delvin, at the Mardi Gras. I said that when I talked to you guys last time. But there's something about that dude, man. I like him a lot. And Keenan is like one of my brothers, man. We went to college together. We worked hard at college together, and I want to bring that same attitude here with the Saints.
From an ability standpoint, though, that threesome group, you've seen a lot of great cornerback groups. How does that threesome
I think
group?
we have the potential. I've been a part of some good groups. I think we have the potential, but so far away. It was training camp. We'll know mid-season. I hope I have that same confidence in my guys mid-season.
Of course, Brandon Branner has been to the last two Super Bowls with Seattle and then with New England. He knows what a Super Bowl caliber secondary looks like. Reporting with the Saints in West Virginia, Doug Mouton, Eyewitness Sports.
Thanks so much, Doug. The 2015 Pro Football Hall of Fame welcomed the class of 2015 tonight in Canton, Ohio, the most prestigious fraternity in the world of sports. With tonight's induction, there are now 295 total members of the Hall. Their junior Seau was inducted. The linebacker played perhaps the league's toughest position for 20 seasons. No defensive player in NFL history has put together a longer career. Seau took his own life just over 3 years ago. His death shined a new light on the NFL's concussion protocol. It was an emotional moment when his children unveiled his bust. Here's a look at the entire 8-member class comprised of 6 players, 2 contributors. Jerome Bettis, a.k.a. The Bus. Tim Brown, Mr. Raider, one of the greatest receivers of all time. Charles Haley, the only player to ever win 5 Super Bowls. A pair of offensive linemen. Neither missed a single game, playing a combined 31 years in the league. That's what you call durable. Along with 2 contributors, the name Bill Polian speaks for itself. Ron Wolf is best known for his work as a general manager with the Packers. He brought Brett Favre to Titletown and led Green Bay back to the promised land. Although there are no Saints representatives this year, the franchise still has its mark in Canton this weekend. Fawcett Stadium has been renamed Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium after the Saints owner gave an $11 million donation to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, the largest individual gift in Hall history. Benson and his wife Gail took part in the ceremonial groundbreaking yesterday. Stadium renovations will kick off in September and are the first part of the Hall of Fame Village, a $475 million project. The hall will also honor Benson's charitable contributions with a statue of the Saints owner outside the stadium. Still ahead in sports, some New Orleans Hall of Famers enshrined tonight. We have those details. Plus, we'll check in with the Tigers, who say you can have plenty of strength without numbers. Don't go away. We'll explain in just a minute. The LSU Tigers wrapped up their 3rd day of camp this afternoon, braving the high temperatures in Baton Rouge. The Tigers are known for physical play on the defensive line, and the addition of Ed Orgeron is exciting. But there's a question of how effective the line will be after losing so many players this offseason, most recently the exit of McQuaidus Bain. The few and the proud say they don't need a ton of bodies to be good.
And that just makes us push harder and work harder. And in practice, we go hard. Like I said, we go hard every day. So, it really wasn't a problem with depth because, we will be in the best shape.
LSU has one more day of split practices. The first full squad practice takes place Monday in pads. Where the Greater New Orleans Sports Hall of Fame banquet was held tonight, sponsored by the All-State Sugar Bowl. The honors were started in 1971 and have recognized over 200 sports figures. The class of 2015 saw 3 inducted. Saints all-time leading rusher Deuce McAllister, St. Martin Episcopal and Tulane grad Linda Turo played professional tennis for 15 years, winning 6 U.S. junior titles and 3 U.S. women's titles, among a long list of accolades. Former UNO and Major League Baseball player Wally Whitehurst rounds out the class. The pitcher remains the Privateers' leader in wins and complete games and pitched 7 seasons in the Bigs. Another award of interest handed out, Palminieri accepted the Corbett Award on Alex Lang's behalf, presented annually to the most outstanding athlete in the state. Lang had a 12-0 record as a freshman with a 1.97 ERA. And I wanted to mention the Voodoo lost their final game tonight, 36-33 to Jacksonville. They had just 3 wins this season.
Oh, that's disappointing.